Welcome to Damn Good Marketing Podcast, where we ditch the fluff, cut the BS, and get real about what actually takes to market your business like a freaking pro. I'm your host, Shelby Clement, Louisiana native, two-time boy mom, and the founder of Shelby Clement Marketing, a social media agency built for small-town entrepreneurs with big-ass dreams. I left corporate where I was underpaid and underestimated, built a multi-six-figure business from the ground up, launched a sold-out marketing event, and created this podcast to give you the truth behind growing a brand online without losing your mind or your values. This is for the ones who are tired of spinning their wheels, ready to show the hell up, and finally market with confidence, clarity, and consistency. So if you're ready to grow, get bold, and to build a brand that actually turns heads and opens doors, let's do the damn thing. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. It's Shelby, and I'm here to pour into you today all about one of the most powerful tools for your business on social media, and that is Instagram stories. If you are sleeping on them, you are sleeping on Monday, because truly, this is where you become next level with your followers, and all of you want all these followers, but if you get all these followers and you're not nurturing them or you don't have anything to do with them next, like how do you expect to convert them? How do you expect for them to buy from you? How do you expect quite literally anything? If you're not using them to convert followers into customers, you're seriously missing out. Literally, if you're not on stories, you're closed for business. And when you're on stories, you're open for business. And trust me, it doesn't have to be complicated, because today I'm going to break it all down for you so that you can leverage Instagram stories to build trust, engage with your audience, and make those conversions. So grab your coffee, turn it up, settle in, and let's get this freaking podcast started. All right, let's kick it off with a little bit of a reality check. Instagram stories are an absolute goldmine for small businesses. But here's the thing. A lot of people are posting them without any strategy, like posting a bunch of random stuff just for the sake of it. And guess what? That's not going to cut it. Guys, I have sold more this year in the last few months in my Instagram stories for DGML, for the mastermind. I mean, hell, I sold out the mastermind in under 72 hours before I even hit social media. And when I did hit social media with a few left, it was all in my DMs. I was literally just reaching out to people that I thought it would be great for, because I've had conversations with them in the past and I was able to get to know them and I knew what their problem was and the value that I had to bring. And I was like, look, this is why this would be perfect for you. It gives you the opportunity to connect in a more personal way with your audience. You're not just sharing content, you're sharing a piece of you, whether that's behind the scenes, a product demo, a testimonial, answering question, your workout regimen, your food, your way you drink your coffee. It allows you to literally directly talk to your audience, almost like you're chatting with a best friend. And sometimes when I don't chat with you guys, I'm like, holy crap, I didn't call my friend today. And aka it was just you. Wow, that was silly. And when you do it right, you build so much trust with your audience. Like, seriously, there are so many people that see me in real life and they're like, I feel like I already know you. That is my entire goal. I don't know about you guys, but I want you to feel like you know me and I'm relatable and I'm approachable. So anytime that you see me out and about at a speaking event, walking in the grocery store with my kids, whatever it is, like you can come up and you can have a conversation with me, because it's truly something that's going to build that unbreakable, obsessed bond between you and your consumer. So why does this matter? Because trust equals sales. Think about like when you buy something. How much do you trust the source it's coming from? When people trust you, they want to buy from you. But how do you get them to trust you? Well, that's what I'm about to break down for you. Are you ready? Now that we have why stories matter, let's talk about how to actually make them convert. I want to give you 4 simple strategies that you can start using today to make sure your Instagram stories actually work for you. Are you guys ready? First step in converting on your Instagram stories is to show the hell up. And I mean, you have to be there first. You can't expect to make sales if you're not in front of your audience consistently. And I'm not talking about just once a week or twice a month. I'm talking about being there every single day, even if it's just 5 minutes, because it freaking matters. Now, don't freak out. I'm not saying that you have to show up with perfectly planned, professionally looking story. Nope. People just want to see you, the real, the unpolished version. I mean, hello, Shelby coming without a bra on, no makeup on. I mean, hell, one of my podcasts recently was literally me in my PJs. Show the behind the scenes of your day, your business, your personal life. Let them see the highs and lows. Be authentic and show them why you're the person they need to do business with. Like, seriously, people buy from people and they just want to understand who you are as a human being. Okay, next, the key to conversion is engagement. Guys, People are more likely to buy from you when they feel connected to you. And how do you create that connection? That's by getting them involved in your stories. Instagram has this super fun engagement features like polls, question boxes, and quizzes. I will tell you this though, my least favorite is the question box because I can't really ever get anyone to respond back. But because one, I just want to believe that people are lazy. But two, it's because they're not used to it. Sometimes they need the permission. And so it's okay to ask your friends to submit some questions. It's okay for you to submit some questions. And once you start answering these questions, and guess what? They're going to ask questions. My favorite is polls and basically giving them the answers that they need or asking them an open-ended question where they're going to have to tell you what's up in their life. Guys, you have to use them. You can't act like your audience is just going to come to you and flock to you for the things. They don't know what to ask. They don't know how to support you. They don't know how to trust you yet. So ask your audience the questions, quiz them on things that's related to your business, or just get their opinion on a topic. The small interactions may seem insignificant, but they're actually building a relationship with your audience, and the relationship leads to trust, which leads to conversions. My personal favorite is literally a poll. You can ask your clients or your consumer or your followers anything, and then you give them the answer that you might want them to choose. But ultimately, like what I also give them is like a funny. So like, for example, hey guys, are you posting on stories today? Do you find it relevant? One of us be like, I don't know where to start. Teach me. One's like, hell yeah, air day all day. And the last one's like, Shelby, hush, you're annoying. Like, who cares? And it's really just because like it's going to give engagement. People are going to think it's funny and then they're going to click it. So you're giving them the choice to answer. Now, your favorite might not be my favorite. Like yours might be the question box where you can ask your followers what they want to know about your product or your service and answer them right in your stories. You're giving them exactly what they want, and they'll be more than likely to take action when it comes time. Basically, when you put face to camera and you explain the question that they have above, it is going to give you more authoritative content to post, which is then going to build the trust. Strategy number 3. This one's simple, but it works always. Include a call to action in every story, whether you want the audience to swipe up, visit your website, DM you, purchase a product. Make sure you're telling them exactly what you want them to do next. For example, when I have a ticket or I'm having this free webinar come up, I say, DM me webinar and I'll send you the link to sign up for my free webinar, or DM me DGML and I'll send you a ticket, the link to grab your ticket for DGML. Whatever that looks like, you're giving them the action item to do next in order to fulfill the need that they may have. Another example is if you're showing a new product, you could say something like, tap the link to shop now or DM me for more details. If you don't include a clear call to action, your audience won't know what the next step is. I guarantee you this is not mean and no one takes this offensive, but people are kind of silly and slow and they don't know what to do next if you don't tell them what to do next. And don't just do a call to action once. I want you to mix it up. Do it on your first story, second story, third story, and beyond. The more you remind them, the more likely they will take action. Think about how many times you have to see something before you buy it. Strategy number 4, showcase social proof and testimonials. Here is where the freaking magic happens, my friends. Social proof. This is everything from customer reviews, testimonials, UGC creation, which is simply just user-generated content, which simply just means they're filming some type of content based on your product or service, and they're giving it to you to use. If your audience sees that other people are loving the product or service, they're going to trust it more and want to be a part of it. I want you to think of it like this. When you are going to buy something on Amazon, you're looking at the customer reviews, right? You're not necessarily listening or watching like the manufacturer's description because you're like, well, anybody can write that. When you go to the reviews, you're getting something very clear from someone else that's just like you. So share stories of people using your product, post screenshots of glowing reviews, share video testimonials, and the more social proof that you show, the more confident your audience will feel in purchasing from you. I'm telling you guys, if you do these 4 strategies, your stories are going to skyrocket. And I'm not saying just show up for a week and you're going to make $1 million. That's not actually how that works. You have to be consistent. Just like I tell you with other organic social media, you need to show up at least 6 months every single day. And I give myself the outs on weekends if I needed to or I want to. I might show like a personal story or something, but I truly show up 5 days a week, whether that's just my to-do list and that's just there today and telling them who I am. I'm tagging everybody I'm meeting with so it can be cross collaboration. Maybe it's just face to camera. Maybe it's a selfie. Maybe it's just a picture of your coffee mug, like whatever it is, literally just show up. So let's recap really quick. It was a short, sweet nugget bite size of a podcast episode for you today. So let's talk through the 4 strategy steps. Number 1, we're going to talk about showing up consistently. Engage with your audience every day, no matter how small. Because I can tell you this, even if you have 20 followers or even if you have 2 followers, if those 2 people bought from you, how excited would you be? Can you house 500 new orders or 500 new clients. I know SCM couldn't manage 500 new clients at once. So I'm not out here wishing for more clients. I'm out here wishing to convert more clients that we have or followers that we've had for a long time. I nurture them. I understand what they like. I understand what they don't like. I understand what they need. You have got to show up and get to know your clients and your community. Number 2, use interactive features. That's polls, quizzes, questions to get them involved. The more that they feel involved in your process of content or services or products or the way that you're launching things, whatever, the more they're going to feel needed and wanted, and the more they're going to show up for you. The next one is include a call to action, because in every story, you need to be telling your audience what you want them to do next, because ultimately they won't know unless you actually tell them what you want them to do next. And number 4, share your social proof, testimonials, reviews, real life experiences. Build that trust, because if you start using these 4 strategies in your Instagram stories, you'll see a difference in your engagement and sales. It's all about building a connection with your audience and making sure they trust you enough to buy from you over your competitor. Guys, it's not that hard to show up on stories. It is kind of nerve-wracking when anyone else is in the room and I try to do it. I'm telling you, I'm 4 years in, but guess what? I do it anyway. So guys, there you have it. This is your blueprint to start converting on your Instagram stories. No more overthinking. I just gave you the layout. So get in there, be real, get your audience involved, and always give them a way to take action. Found this episode helpful? Share it with a friend who's looking to step up their Instagram game, especially on stories. As always, keep showing up, keep being you, and keep making those damn sales. I'll catch you next week, guys. Until next time, let's freaking get it.